Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you. Midday Money here on a Wednesday, the 7th of May. Welcome on into the show. Hope everybody's doing all right today. Whether it's the morning, noon, night, wherever you're watching, super. After the fact, you're listening on YouTube, you're watching a video, awesome. So make sure you hit the like button or thumbs up button. I got to change the hit the thumbs up. Subscribe, notification bell on, so you know each and every day Midday Money's at you live. Maybe free picks here on the Sean Higgs channel or on Winners and Whiners, Picks and Parlays. We're here. We're here for you. We're here for you. Podcast. Always available. iHeartRadio. And wherever you listen to your podcasts. It's there, Midday Money Show. Listen to it at night. Put on another room. Put it on multiple devices. Let's go. Let's get those views up, those streams. Yesterday, 4-1 in the video with our Major League Baseball. Ribby props 1-3, but we hit a plus 350. I'm annoyed I added those two A's, guys. Would have been just a monster day with the Ohtani 350, but it is what it is. 51-84 with Ribby props, plus 1170. But let's get into it. Let's get into today's picks. Twitter at Mr. Sean Higgs. Give a follow. We're sitting at 4806 still. Still at 4806. I don't know. Can we get the 40? I say 40. I'd say 4900, but can we get the 4807? 4810? Picks in the chat. Let's do this. Brewist. 67-70. We're down a little bit. It's all right. We're working our way back. Long season baseball. Brew Crew plus 110. Miami. Big dog plus 205. And we're going to go over the 9.5. Texas plus 120. San Diego plus 155. Big dog. We're also going to go under the total there in the boogie down. Twinkies minus 130. NBA 61-54 plus $6 there. Knicks over 210.5. Hockey 29-42. We're down 7.95. 1-1 yesterday. We did pick up $15. Little work to do. Toronto plus 115, and the Stars of Dallas minus the 110. There's that. Enjoy. We have degenerate action underway already. Guardians and the Nats. Soroka. That's, you know what you just do here? It's a Cleveland and over, a Cleveland first 5. I think they hit Soroka. I mean, remember last year's show? Someone came in here and was like, let's take the whoever. I think it was Boston playing away. I don't even know who was playing. Soroka was pitching whether for the A's, and it was the Braves. I thought it was the Braves-A's game, or maybe it was Braves-White Sox. I don't remember who he was pitching for. And someone, it was take Soroka minus like $2 somewhere. I said, the guy hasn't pitched in 3 years. He's been bad. He's been bad. All right, let's see how we're doing here. Michael B is in the house. Welcome. Oh, you know, Mike says, good night. Warriors win. The season's over. I really thought they had a chance to do something special. Even the Curry hamstring is mouth trained to 1 to 2 weeks. You never know, though, with the Timberwolves. That was a bad performance there. You know, you could still win. I don't know if they could they've gotten past Minnesota. Yeah. Is there a tougher competition on the horizon that they probably won't get past, even with healthy Curry? Yes. I don't know. I don't know if they were getting to the finals. Could they have gone past this round? Yes, possibly. The Giants, Eric Chalbert, no way to beat the Cubs. I took the Cubs yesterday because the Giants hadn't been playing well. It was Verlander. Now, you're up 5-3. I wrote it down as a loss. I'm like, all right, it's a loser, 5-3. We tie it in the ninth. We can't punch a guy in from third. I mean, you got a guy on base. It should have been a 6-5 win. It goes to extra innings, and I mean, now you're getting excited about extra innings beating up bad pitching. Mike, that's where we're at. Bo Naylor for a hit today. What is that minus? 600? I mean, Bo Naylor for a hit. What are the odds on that? That's got to be crazy over a half a hit. Yesterday, Tony C. Washington Capitals money line loser. Backstage. Pacers +9 winner. Marcos, Golden State first quarter loser, full game winner, first half winner, double digits winner. They win 4-0 or 4-1, he says. We'll see how that one pans out. Those were the top comments from yesterday. Get the pen outs. Picks and parlays in the house, as is Winners and Whiners, and Sean Higgs. Follow them all. Follow them all. Give them a like. Shout out to Marcus on the Warriors trifecta. I just hit it. I just had to go through the write them downs from yesterday. Well, the trifecta didn't hit because they lost the first quarter. So first half win, so that's a split, full game winner, and he said double digits, so he got the win there. How about the Pacers getting it done? Again, is this? I want to give them their credit. Down 7, 40 seconds left or something like that? Down 10, whatever the case may be. Nice rally. Couple guys out from Cleveland, yes. I like this win a little more than I like the Knicks, where Boston really kind of gave it away. And the Pacers got a better coach than the Knicks anyway. San Diego's worth a shot at the price. The Yankee lineup does not dictate to me they should be a $2 favorite over a lot of teams, especially not over a team that is better than them. And I say that based on they are 23-12 and the Yankees are 20-16. Knicks spread a money line, sprinkle it in again. Here we go. Knicks again, money line, huh? Warriors in 6. Backstage says, "Inter player 3 Warriors will cover every game. Pencil it in." I don't use the pencil; it's a pen. So Warriors to cover. Backstage. Warriors in 6. Cover every game. Here we go. Michael B. Giants comment was not directed at you. It could be directed at me because I said they were terrible. I was like, and again, Verlander and Hicks, I know we have bad starters on teams. And the Cubs have been playing. I mean, let's be honest here. We could make fun of the Cubs. Oh, they're not good. Who they beat? They beat the Dodgers a couple games. I mean, they had basically identical records, these two teams. These are two kind of equal teams here. And I do like the Giants today. I like Robbie Ray. You know I'm a Robbie Ray guy. I do like Robbie Ray. I didn't pull the trigger on this one. I got a lot. Listen, if you're looking to support the show, support the channel, there's my $31.20 weekly pass, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 baseball games up today on the site. So there's that. Just today alone, 11 games. 11 games today. But yeah, this one here, I wanted to take the Giants. I just couldn't get around to it. Staying on biz. So many dogs that they make it a repeat of the other day. Are we talking about the NBA dogs? I mean, the NBA, if we're talking, I mean, just the fact that you're getting 7, 8, 9, 10-point underdogs outright is crazy. The public is crying. They're out. They're like, what happened to the 30-cent White Castle cheeseburgers? It's been a bloodbath for them for sure because they're on the favorites. I don't know if we're getting outright upsets again today. Although I enjoy the competitive balance of the basketball. I mean, you look at these lines, you're like, NBA is a crap product, right? I mean, forget about how these games played out with upset wins. But you open up the paper, you open up your screen, whatever, you go to the lines and like tens. You're like, this is terrible. Like we saw this play out in college basketball where it's just the teams beating the hell out of teams. Well, we've gotten a good first round, or not first round, but I guess second round, but the first game of the second round. We've had all good games. Excellent games. Warriors first quarter was plus 2.5. He would have hit it. Okay. I don't know how he does it. He didn't say. You're right. He probably would have had a winner there, plus 2.5 if he's taking the points. But then again, he says, no, that's about right. He probably would have took. I don't know. Well, here he is, Marcos. Hit the like button for you, Mr. Nika. I took care of you, Marcos. We went through all of your plays, first quarter, first half, full game, double digits. Excellent work by our guy, Marcos. Only minus 145. Okay. I could live with the 145, Gary. I don't look at those kind of props like, hey, get a hit, right? Most times they're kind of crazy. 145. The guy's hitting $198. Yeesh. If there's anybody due for a hit, it's a guy who's hitting $198. Oh my goodness. How do you do here against Washington? 2 for 5. He's got 3 hits this month. He's got his average up. He's got his average up to 231 this month. He's 3 for 13, so it's not too bad. He only had 11 hits all last month. Definitely not saving any Bo Naylor rookie cards. 145 is doable in my price range. Good morning, Sean. How are you? Any thoughts on Valdez and the Milwaukee starter here for listen, I told you yesterday, take the Brewers. Right? I said, let's take the Brewers. Quinn Priester, again, he hasn't looked good, but I do not want to take the Astros, Brandon. No. No to the Astros. Did I even play? Did I play the Brewers today? I don't think I did play the Brewers. I do get the Brewers. Plus money. What do we got them here? Plus 117. I took the Brew Crew. Quinn Priester, let's get it done. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Brewers. The pen was never in doubt for me yesterday. Good call. Marcos, I ran you down already. Start of the show, actually wrong. I ran into Michael's comments, and then I gave your plays backstage, and Tony C had a game on the ice. So I mentioned you all. Pace team to step in on playoffs. Now they have a good coach, but surprising in the fact they don't play defense. Yeah, well, if you hit your shots, you don't need defense. And they're hitting their shots. I mean, what's there to say? Huge, huge win. Road Warriors came out to play even with Steph Curry. Yes, they did, Mark. Listen, here we go. Warriors money line is a lock. Oh, yesterday. Okay, I thought that was for tomorrow. Boston and OKC. Are these get the pen out plays or just telling us your plays, Marcos? Cleveland still wins the series in 6. Marcos. Cavs in 6. Down 0-2. Michael B says, MLB, I'll take the Giants again today. Giants are on 21-5 versus right. They are getting plus 145 today? Oh, man, how are they 145 today? That's a big. Why is that number like that, Mike? Can you explain that to me? Because Robbie Ray is, I think, better than Brown, at least for me. At least for me. Ben Brown, 33rd round pick. Oh, he's off a good game versus Milwaukee. Did you see him against Philly giving up 9 hits in 3 innings? What is that about? Well, I don't know. That one's I don't understand that line at all. I do not get it. Bad loss for Cleveland yesterday, but they were down 3 guys. Well, what happens when they're up 15 the whole game, 20 the whole game? I mean, they were up the game. They were up 7 with 40 seconds left, Marcos. Come on. They're down guys. They didn't come out down in that series. Did they start slow? I mean, Mitchell was unstoppable. He had a monster game. 32-15, they're up first quarter. They're still up at the half. They're up in the fourth. They're up 15 points heading into the fourth quarter. Forget being down 3 guys. You should have won that game. Who got covering the spread? That should have been a win. Lane's in the house. JK is here as well. Michael B. Last year, many games have been crazy. Back-to-back fourth quarter double-digit collapses. Yeah. It's crazy. And you're welcome, Marcos. I'll give you your credit. I write, come on. You know that. Win or lose, you say get the pen out, the pen comes out. Cubs a lock. Gary, Cubs a lock, he says. Someone's going to be excited tomorrow, either Gary or Michael B. I'll take the Celtics trifecta today. I love playing the Celtics off a loss. Expect them to shred the Knicks today. Again, they were taking care of business, and then they just couldn't hit anything. 63 pointers. You missed 45 threes. If they hit 6 of those threes, I mean, it's just a 20-point game. Giants hit a couple of our starters. I assume that's why they're getting a price. Yeah, it's a big price. Pen is out for Marcos. Win big. Marcos, Boston, OKC. Win big. He says, rough last week and a half for me, Higgy. No NBA zigzags. Nope. Dialing back to unit size. 50 cents to work my way back up. The zigzags, and I was talking about this today with Tony and Rod. We're talking about this kind of stuff. And Tony brought up a good point. He's like, this isn't like the old NBA where you'd be at home, you lose the first game, come back second game, get a good win. The three-pointers totally changed the game because you'd be able to pound the ball inside, get extra foul calls, pull away late, get big wins. It's not the case now. You just fire up threes to get back in the game. The old zig. I'm not a zigzag guy. Maurice is in the house. Yeah, Boston and OKC. Win big to cover the spread. I got you. Warriors money line tomorrow. Yes. Marcos. Golden State money line. Oh, boy. Now, this stuff just side income. I think I've come to terms I'll never be sharp enough to make it my primary job. It is difficult. But this is where you kind of you want to be a pro. You're having a bad run. How you gonna hold on to it? Because we're all gonna have a bad run. You have a bad sport. You gotta dial it down, not play it, move another direction where you're hitting games. That's what makes it difficult. Golden State in the OLC. I'm going to say this is Golden State versus OKC in the finals. No way Minnesota never make it. Cleveland won my losses yesterday. I took the 5.5 right before tip. I was not going to play. I want to fade the injury report. Dominated game, just collapsed. They did. That should have been a win at 5.5. I mean, the line was 10. I get guys are out. But a little too much adjustment there. And you're up double digits in the fourth quarter. Forget about losing outright. I mean, you don't want to, they don't cover is one thing. Losing outright is just unacceptable. Cowboys to win the NFC 7-1, looking good now. No way. Listen, I'm a Dallas fan. Get out of here with this. No. Who's running the ball? Who's blocking for Dak? I mean, I know they got Pickens. I'm Jerry Jones. What is this team going to be? I mean, you're telling me they're winning NFC is really win 10 games next year? I took at the end. Mitchell ran out of gas. Yeah, he was the whole show. Moneyline Markel's in the house. The Stros to avoid the sweep. Maurice loves the avoid the sweepers. And I don't even know if this is an avoid the sweep game for me for taking the Brew Crew here. I had the Brewers yesterday. It is just more for me of the Stros. Besides the fact they've lost 3 in a row, they're under 500. 5 games under 500 on the road. Valdez does not look good. I'm a Valdez guy. I've told you before, Maurice, we go head-to-head on these a lot on Thursdays and Wednesdays here in this case, Sundays, with teams looking to avoid the sweep. I'll be on the sweepers, especially getting plus money. I'm not betting on teams on losing streaks. Can't do it. All 4 road teams still home court. Yeah, Marcus. Home court is done in the NBA, it looks like. I mean, and that's how I was just talking about the fouling in the threes. I mean, the threes nullify that any kind of friendly calls you're going to get. No one goes inside. I haven't been in Higgs chat for a while, throwing around the word lock. Yeah, we love the locks. Under 7.5 in the Pirates game versus the Cardinals. Yeah, Pirates are bad. Paul Skeens told you to hit the Cardinals yesterday. Maurice, hope you read the Cardinals yesterday. I'm on St. Louis on the run line. Why not? Worth a shot there. I mean, plus 125, get it. Celtics minus 10.5. Celtics 81% ATS after a loss. Yeah, well, I mean, they're a good team. I'm shocked that they were up huge, then the shots didn't fall. And people could say, and I don't even know, I'm not on Boston Talk Radio. Oh, you're up. What are you doing shooting threes? That is their team. Again, if they hit 5 of those 45 they miss, they win the game. Do I think they take 63s today? No. Do I think they take 45 and probably hit 20-something of them? Yes. Lay it? Yes. I like the over as well. Moneyline making Markel. That's our guy, Marcus. It's Moneyline Markel. Like it ain't props today. I didn't really do any props today. Nothing really jump prop wise. Maybe something on the I thought about the Twins because it's Charlie Morton. Didn't pull the trigger. Corey Jones, my guy. Good to see Corey Jones. First comment ever in the Midday Money Show. Any new contest? I want to do something with contests because I have 20-something jerseys in the closet, Corey. And I was going to do a May baseball contest, like team with the most wins in May. I don't know. Didn't get much feedback on the in the comment section on what to do. So I don't know how to do it. We'll probably just roll out the football one. I got loads of jerseys. So again, even with, I have NBA jerseys. I just don't even know how to give out an NBA contest. Do we just do spreads every game? You know what I'm saying? Because that's like a daily. At least with football, I could put the games up on a Tuesday. You got all week. I could get a lot of people involved. In a basketball one, it's just that day. And I'm giving away stuff. I'm doing a contest. You have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. People have 3 days to get in a football contest, and there's 9 people. How many people get in if I have a 1 day a week? If it's daily, I'll have 2 people in the contest. Even the cats in the chat right now, half these guys don't get in the contests. I don't know what. I'm probably just going to wait the football season. And I have enough. I was going to say I have enough jerseys to do a college and NFL one, but that is way too much paperwork. And like I said, for the same 10 people to be in the contest. I mean, who's in the chat? Is Richie P here? I know Michael B. I mean, I have people in here who just won multiple contests because no one's in the contests. Manuel Markel says, hello, Marcos. Brandon, why'd you tell me to go for Milwaukee? Their stars are not good. Well, I told you that yesterday. Did they win yesterday? You have to take away the names of people. Team names, just go like this. We're the horse with the blinders on. Here we go. We can't see anything. Let's just worry about the numbers. Brewers yesterday, winner. Brewers today will be another winner. I'm telling you to take them because I like them. Here you go. Brewers, first game in the chat. Brewers plus 110. Marlins. I think the Marlins got a good team here. Plus 205. We're taking them. Over Marlins. Rangers, another underdog. Look at this. Plus. Padres, 155 plus. Under. Twins, there's a minus 130. I should have did a run line like we did yesterday, but I just went for the win. Just went for the win. Nobody's beating KC. Nobody's beating the Chiefs. Marcos already throwing out his NFL. Naylor got his hit. Did he really top of the second? Got a hit for you? Excellent. Good job. Pickens is a lazy play in the NFL. Guy quits on half the routes he runs. He's not going to be happy when CD gets 20 targets a game. He gets 5. Yeah, I'm not high on Dallas. I think a lot of people will be on Washington. Rightly so, but I'm going to lean Philly to win. Until I want to see Washington do it. We've seen quarterbacks have a second-year slump. Titans to make the playoffs is plus 425 at ESPN bet. Why you're taking the Titans? You're that high on Cam Ward? I think the Texans win that division. And then it's toss-up. Toss-up. I mean, the Jags, the Colts, Titans, race to the bottom. Anyone in the chat have any looks at PSG Arsenal? Where is Ray Reddington? Ray Reddington was the hockey guy and our soccer friend, and he's missing. I'm back on the Twins again. BTA. Over in the Marlins game, 9.5. Yes, with you. Michael B says, I do like the Stars on the ice today. I got to fade the Jets off. Miracle comeback win. Yes. Got the Stars here in the chat as well. Stars and Toronto. Football jersey much more appealing than other sports, but they're probably more expensive. Well, I gotta say, Sushi, when I do the little biddings, I try to keep them all in like the $40 range. That's why it's not like, hey, it's not like I'm giving out my Holmes jerseys or random jerseys. It's like, hey, look at this. We have let me think of a random guy I have jerseys for. Thank goodness I printed them out. Who do we got here in New Jersey? So Daniel Jones, Derek Harper, Dante DiVincenzo, Lindell White, Adrian Danley, White Chocolate Jason Williams, Hendon Hooker, Darren Bland, Jeff Garcia, Jake Ferguson, Ruben Sierra, Jose Canseco, Gary Sheffield, Eric Gagne, J. Rue Holiday, John Rocker, F. New York helmet. You know, we got I'm not spending $300 on. I mean, we spend $1,000 on a bunch. You do a month contest, everyone picks one dog a week. Where's the most plus a dog a week? I guess you could do that, but then somebody's doing something on a Monday and then they're like, oh, I wish I didn't do that on Monday. I could have just something on a Thursday. I don't know. I don't know how to do a baseball one. It's tough. In case you want to repeat, they better do something about that O-line. Yeah, I'm not Kansas City. Everyone will be on Kansas City. And it's tough not to, right? You keep going to the Super Bowl every year until somebody unseats you. You're the team to beat. And last year, I thought the Ravens were there. I thought they were all together. I'm not going to. They'll win some games. I can't put a Super Bowl future on them. Maybe the Bills. Probably, if I'm going to go anywhere other than KC, it'll be Cincinnati. I think it'll be a Cincinnati look for me. Titans make the playoffs. Unbelievable. Yeah, not happening. I agree with the Texans. I think Stroud's going to bounce back season. This is my sleeper QB fantasy. I agree. And they picked up a couple wide receivers in the draft. I like it. Again, you're in year 2. Teams are kind of on to you a little bit. And he still went to the playoffs. Had a good season considering all the injuries. You got a good coach. You got a good team. Why'd you tell me to take the Brew Crew? Listen, I tell you, take them because I bet them. You're asking me you asked me if I like Houston. I say no. I got the Brewers right here. I'm telling everybody to take the Brewers today. I took the Brewers. Why am I taking the Astros? Valdez has not pitched well. Here we go. My guy Framber. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2-5 in his starts. 2-5 when he pitches. One of the wins, 2-1 in extra innings. Barely getting there. Opening day versus the Mets, 3-1. Barely getting there. 5 losses, 2 wins, 1 in extra innings. Astros, no playoffs this year. Take the Brewers. Told you to take them yesterday. Winner. There you go. Special NBA prop in the chat. I saw Hobburn do the Pedro Serrano nut swing after the game winner. Do you think that was a Major League movie? That maybe. Maybe that was from, we know it's from the movie Major League. That's some quick thinking. That is quick thinking on his feet. Unless he thought it was come down to a last-second shot and he was going to do it. And already had it planned out. But either way, yeah, good call there. Pedro Serrano. We're going to do college football previews July 1st. Yeah, probably not till August. I'll do them. Listen, I'll be in Vegas for a week. I got stuff done during the day to do, but I'm not out drinking and acting a fool, Marie. So I'll probably do some college football previews in Vegas, and I'll come back that second week of August. What's that? The week? Yeah, I'll be in Vegas the second week, so probably the 18th, right? We have games starting that weekend. Not July, too early. Too early. I mean, I guess I could put them up on, as not as a live, maybe as just a straight video. Last a little longer for that evergreen content to people off. Lamar's regular season QB, you have to be able to get that on pocket in the postseason. Listen, get it done. The dude dropped a game-winning touchdown pass. What is there to do here? The guy drops the pass. You can't say that. He had him in position to win. He wins 8%. Well, I like Lamar. I'm a Lamar guy. I think he's great. I think he's great. I don't get why people see in the Bengals get quarterbacks, wide receivers, nothing else. Well, here's the thing. If I can get this much improvement out of the defense, can they win some games? What I see out of the Bengals is when the defense comes to the game to play, like all they have to do is like show up, say, hey, we're going to play some defense today, and you got a shot at winning. Because their quarterback went into Kansas City and is beating Mahomes. He's beating Kansas City in Kansas City, beating them in a championship game. Lost a close Super Bowl as a rookie or whatever he was. No. That offense, he's a good enough quarterback. What do you see in the Bengals? I see him. No. You're wrong about that one. And I'm not some big Joe Burrow fan, especially a guy who looks like Ellen DeGeneres with his little way he dresses up with his blonde hair. I mean, not like I love Joe Burrow. I'm like, oh, look at Joe Burrow. I like Lamar more than I like Joe Burrow. But the defense is atrocious. That quarterback, I mean, you talk about quarterbacks. Go look at that guy's stats. Special player prop in the chat there. Who's on this afternoon show? Any thoughts for the Stros in Cincinnati for Friday? Here we go. So we're moving on. We're moving on to Friday. More like Friday, even though today is Wednesday. Hunter Brown will be on the hill. I would probably look towards an under. Because they're going to be favored over Nick Martinez. That's for sure. That's for sure. You're crazy. Joe Burrow's elite. Get the idea he will most percent. Lamar wins 37% play this game. Hold on a second. I just said Joe. I'm not he was asking about Cincinnati and why people don't like him, and I said why people like him is because Joe Burrow's great, and I just like Lamar more than I like Joe Burrow. That's whatever. You can have a favorite player, you know. I mean, what's the big? You like one guy more than another. I don't understand why you can't do that. That was my point of the Joe Burrow conversation. Because he said, I don't get what people see in the Bengals. Yes, all right, yeah. Yeah, the Bengals talk was, I mean, I like Burrow. I think he's great. But, you know, I like Lamar. I think Lamar gets a lot of crap when all the dude does is win. He won in college, won a Heisman in college. He's won multiple MVPs. He should have won MVP last year. I don't understand how you whatever. I mean, the guy's good. And you get to the playoffs, sometimes you run into better teams. It's the playoffs. But he was right there in Buffalo. Could have had to win. Should have had to win. Tim Russell, well, I'm hearing the Jets to the Super Bowl. The Jets to be second place. Jets playoff. Jets to the playoffs, maybe? No, I'm not a Tua guy. You know what I say about Tua? The guy is, I think, a hit away from retirement. He might be the only one in your set that doesn't drink or drug. Yeah, where on the in Vegas there for the shows that week. Yeah, I'm not really. I mean, listen, will I have a beer or something or vodka cranberry or whatever if I go out? Yeah, right, whatever. I'll have a beer, you know. But I'm not like, yo, let's freaking 50, bro. I'm not in high school. Like partying. Did the Jets buy the tickets to watch the Super Bowl, says Michael B. Don't get your hopes up for a playoff run? Well, it's May. You can have playoff hopes. You can have playoff hopes. John, I'm going to the Astros game against the Reds. Go ahead, and you have a wife. I love Brandon. I do have a wife. Yes. I don't have much of a life, but I have a wife. It's Mother's Day. Wish I get it for Mother's Day. What do you get the wife for Mother's Day? Do you get them new irons? What do you get her? So I get a new dishwasher? It's dishwash her, not dishwash him. There's no ladies in the chat. Or maybe they are. Maybe they'll come in chiming in out. Diane and Kim and the crew. Just having some fun. We're making jokes. Brew Crew today, plus 110. Marlins 205 in the over 9.5. Texas, plus the 120. Padres, plus 155 in the under 8. Minnesota, minus 130. NBA, we're going to Knicks over Boston, total 210.5. Hockey, Maple Leafs, plus 115. And the Stars, minus 110. I'm out of here as well, Michael. Tim Earl says, the last time I just made the playoffs, I was 10 years old. Was that the Chad Pennington year? How long ago was that? I was at the Pennington Colts game. I was at that game. Is that the last time they're in the playoffs? Probably not. Couldn't have been that long ago. You're not in your 30s. All right, I'm out of here. Good luck, everybody. I'll be back. Whoa. I have a question for you. You have any thoughts, Astros Cincy on May 10th, Saturday's game? I mean, who knows what could happen between then and now. But I'll tell you what, McCullers is on the hill for the Astros. I will take the Cincinnati Reds. Cincinnati Reds on Saturday. Fade McCullers. Guys have pitched in 5 years or whatever. I don't care. He's got one start under his belt. No, thank you. Reds on Saturday. Oh, the Sanchez. That's right. They went to back-to-back championship games, right? Sanchez. Mother's Day Saturday. I got to get a gift. If you have kids, every day is Mother's Day and Father's Day until they're married and out of the house. I'm out of here. Happy Wednesday to everybody. Good luck. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.